Good morning. Yes, we have completed pair of linear equations. Today's new topic is coordinate geometry. Entirely new thing. You have not learnt about this. What is this coordinate geometry? Okay, actually it is defined as a study of a geometry using a coordinate points. Where we are getting these coordinate points? Actually in a graph. Okay, so graph sheet, what the points you are indicating, they are called as coordinate points. So by this lesson, what is the use? What we are going to learn in this lesson means three things we are going to learn. That is, we are finding the distance between the 2 points, okay, and dividing a line in the ratio m is to n, whatever the midpoint, okay. Any point on the line we are going to measure what is its coordinate, that we are going to measure. And the third thing, calculating the area of a triangle. So any triangle that is inside the Cartesian plane, its area. So these are the things we are finding in a coordinate system. So already in a pair of linear equations, we came to know how to draw the graph for a linear equation. How you are getting the graph of linear equation is always a straight line, isn't it? Okay. So the same idea we are implementing here to find the distance between the any 2 points on a plane and area of a triangle, and that I already said any point on the line. First, we will learn what is a Cartesian plane, what and all it will contain everything. Usually, a Cartesian plane requires a pair of coordinate axes. Which axis we are drawing here? X axis and Y axis. Okay. So, these two axes will intersect at one point. That point is called as an origin, and it is always represented by an O having the coordinates 0, 0. Okay, what are the coordinates of origin means it is always 0, 0. Now, any point, any distance of a point from y axis. For example, here is a point. Okay, so the distance what you are learning from here to here, that is called as an y coordinate or just an ordinate. In the same way, if you want to measure the same point, you are measuring from x axis, no? That is called as an x coordinate, or the one more name for that is abscissa. Okay. So, leaving this, the one more thing you should know is, see here, it is a Cartesian plane. Here we have drawn two axes. It is x, x dash, it is y, y dash. X is on a horizontal line, whereas y is on a vertical line. Okay. By drawing this, a plane, for example, it is a plane. Now the plane is divided into 4 parts, isn't it? So starting from anti-clockwise direction, this one. This is called as a first quadrant. We used to say, but the 4 divisions we are getting, they are called as quadrants, because the plane is divided into 4 quarters. Okay. 2 means half we used to say, 1/4 means quarter we used to say, no, like that. So that quarter has become here quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So here, while we draw these two axes, I already said it, they will intersect at one point, that is a O. Actually, the coordinates of this will be 0, 0. This is an origin. So the right side of an origin on the horizontal line is positive, whereas the left side will be negative. In the same way, above the horizon it is positive and below the horizon it is negative. This is very important, you should know. Right side of horizon positive, left side of horizon is negative. Top is positive, bottom is negative. Okay. Now let us consider a point here P. Now here the point, this P is 3 units away from 0 and here 2 units away from 0, isn't it? Okay, this P coordinates are now here 3, 2. Always whenever we are representing, we have to write the x coordinate first, then after y coordinate. That is, abscissa should come first, then ordinate. Here it is a abscissa and it is a ordinate. Okay, so now we have represented, and here you can check that all the values of x is positive. Here also it is plus. That's why the sign of first quadrant is always plus plus. If x is positive number and y is positive number, those values are always indicated in the first quadrant. Okay, and here you check x value is negative whereas y value is positive. So the signs of second quadrant is minus, plus. Now third quadrant is this part. On this line, what signs you are having? Here also minus, here also minus. So the sign of third quadrant is minus, minus. Next, here you check, it is a plus and it is a minus. So the sign of x is plus, whereas the sign of y is minus. That's why it is plus, minus. Always remember, x coordinate should come first and its sign should come first. Getting? Now, if I am considering a point on here on the x-axis itself. Now here x value we are getting and we are not getting the value of y. So any point on x-axis is given by, actually value of y is 0 now, x may be any value. That's why it is given by x0. In the same way, here also you consider one point. Here you will be having a value for y, but you are not having a value for x. That's why the point on y-axis is given by 0y. Okay. So x will be 0 and only y value will be having. So why the coordinate geometry is very important for us means because it is applied in the physics, engineering, in the navigation field, seismology, and in many arts we are applying this. Okay. Thank you, children.